Today is National Wear Red Day. It is a day to raise awareness about heart disease and strokes in women.
And joining us in the studio with all the details is Michelle Luzader with American Heart Association and longtime volunteer Katia McKenney. So this is the Heart Association's biggest awareness day of the year. If there's one thing you would like people to know, what would that be?
During Heart Month, our goal is to be the beat for someone who needs CPR. So raising awareness around CPR is very important this month, especially.
That's very important, and knowing CPR is
Right.
also important.
And what about you, Katia?
Yes, so the goal is obviously to learn CPR, but we know that we need to give everybody a goal that's actionable. So they are challenging one person in every home to learn CPR. And the Heart Association has made that easy by going to heart.org. There's a video where you can learn to do CPR and practice with your family.
Oh, that's great. And that makes it so accessible for everyone.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so heart disease is the #1 killer of people in America, you know, the #1 killer of women in America. But the way a heart attack looks can present much differently between men and women.
Right.
Can we talk a little bit about the signs of a heart attack for women?
Yes, so some of the warning signs are very different for men and women. Women may have jaw tightness or back pain even, or nausea. So it's just, you never know what that could present. So you have to take your warning signs seriously, and don't be embarrassed to go to the doctor. And as women, we're so easily distracted to take care of others. So we have to take care of ourselves. We have to be our own advocate.
And this is a month-long celebration, a month-long raising awareness campaign. So what is the theme of the month?
Be the beat. So be the beat. Think about staying alive, y'all. Do this hands-only CPR. We've got our little kit, and we're working hard to get these kits in the community and to train as many people as we can. Like Katia said, one person in every household, and we're working with companies in the area to do lunch and learns and do hands-only CPR. And in schools, we're getting a lot of these kits in schools, so that is so important to have lifesavers in our community.
And what's inside the kit? Is it like a handbook that has, you know, diagrams and things like that?
I will show you.
Okay.
Oh.
It has a little mini mannequin.
Oh, wow.
And then we blow it up. We have the wipes and we have the instructions. We also, it normally has a DVD in there too to show you how to use it. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff.
That's awesome. And it's so small. You can just tuck it away when you're not using it.
I think the biggest thing that I've learned from the CPR training is 100 beats is why she mentioned the Staying Alive song. So 100 compressions while you're attempting to conduct CPR on someone. Something to think about is singing the song Staying Alive.
And then kind of
Yes.
pushing to the beat.
Yes.
That's something I didn't know, the 100. So thank you.
Yes, 100 beats per minute.
And the American Heart Association is an organization that's been in our area for a while. And Katia, you have been just a really dedicated volunteer. What has made you want to be involved, and how can others get involved in the organization?
I think when I became involved, I was really shocked to hear that heart disease was the #1 killer of women. I think oftentimes people think it's breast cancer or another disease, but it's heart disease, and it's something that affects everyone, but especially women. And I've always worked in offices where it is a majority women, so I feel like I need to know what to do if I see those warning signs. And so I want to empower myself and other women and people in our community to help others as well.
Oh, that's great. And there's some big fundraisers coming up later this year. Tell us a little bit about those.
Do you want to talk about the Heart Walk? And then I can talk about the ball.
Sure. We've got the Heart Walk coming up on May 13th. Everyone's invited. We hope that everybody can attend. It's downtown Huntsville. And we have the Heart Ball.
Yeah, the Heart Ball is April 1st at the Westin, and I think we're happy to proclaim that it's sold out to some wonderful supporters in our community.
That is fantastic. Well, if you at home would like to learn more about how to do CPR or just more about the American Heart Association or Heart Month, you can go to our website, WHNT.com.